Welcome to the grizzly bear task list. The gummy bears are back. For a second go. Starting that countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I very much would like to play once more the music from this video game. This legendary piece of gaming history. The only way to do that is to play it myself. This time they're playing it for real. Never underestimate my tenacity for the worst game being back 5 times. In fact, every match from here on out, gummy bears. 70% chance. Not really. They get one continue on this. I think they might need to do a hard reset to get their continue back as a feature, just a bonus feature.
Excited about the Gummy Bear Mystery Triathlon.
I warned the players that they probably do have to do a hard reset to get their continue back. I think that happened to me. I just want to make sure that they have 6 bears at their disposal. Bonus points to anyone who can identify this character's name. One of the 5 bears that are in this. Nope, no floor there. I became so versed in this game that I did this on the first try when I tested this challenge back out. It's doable. You can beat this whole thing without taking a hit, and it's not that unreasonable once you're used to it. I need to jump in the pit so we get new music. Hold on. That track is over. This is my favorite one. My favorite track in the Gummy Bear soundtrack. Good stuff. Did Tim Fallen make this? Trump is done. Nice work. Obliterated the Gummy Bears. Took him about as long as it took the other players to get 200 orbs, man. Nice job. No problem at all. Moving on to Disney's Mulan. Yeah. Game Boy. I gave them the loosest terms on how to play this game. Just the most basic of directions to see how long it will take them to beat this incredible training stage is the main challenge. Stage 1. They need to beat stage 2. Much easier than stage 1. Being held up immediately by boards with orbs on them. Oh, too high. Take a step back, Mulan. Yeah. Ah, you took too long. It's back. The board's returned. I can't swim either. Nope. Damn. Everyone's on Mulan. Nice work. This water jump is very precise. Extreme0 going with that infrared palette. Oh man. The negative zone. I don't know why they're throwing so many arrows at Mulan. I don't remember that in the movie. They shoot arrows in the training scene. We skipped the first main part of the movie. We're at the part everyone cares about. The training session song. I think the hardest obstacle by far, for some reason, is these dumbass boards with orbs on them that you have to throw, and you have to position yourself accordingly. And hurry up is the thing. You gotta rush. The other hazard is that you have to do this whole thing with 5 HP. It's pretty long. There's 1 HP you can find on the way, I think just 1. And it looks like Grumpmeister already has missed it. They have 2 HP left. They ain't doing so great, but they could still make it if they're careful. They're in the final stretch of this place. One HP. They got a little bit of a boss fight coming up. The boss fight not being these 4 boards, though it should be. The other, this is the sub-boss, these 4 boards. Nope. Oh, too bad. Cancelled. Too high. Gotta start over. Oh my. The frustration area. Made it. All right. Hopefully it doesn't get wiped out because you have to do the whole stage again if it takes one more hit. One single hit. So be very careful. They do get a password on stage completion. Oh no! Fell off. Jeez. They're both back to the start. I asked for stage 2 because this one was not too long. That really was the end. But also, lots of fun animations of dudes jumping into the pond and stuff like that for a Game Boy game in the stage 2. Stage 3 has some cool stuff too, but then we're pushing the distance a little far. Stage 3 is the avalanche run, and it's a turbo tunnel mess. Stage 2 is an auto scroller dodging section. But it's a little lighter than what stage 3 becomes. Very similar gameplay, but not quite as mean. Extreme0 has proven to be better at boards than Grumpmeister is. Grumpmeister has made it further in the stage though. He knows what's up ahead. Grumpmeister's beating the boards for the second time. Oh, he sees the heart this time. I wonder if he'll bother for it. It's not terribly hard to get to, but doesn't look like he's going to. Extreme0 is making real progress over there. Ah, here comes the wall, part 2. See if we can use those skills from before. Made it, nice. Very quick. Grumpmeister's right behind. They're both at 3 HP. That's honestly plenty. Extreme0 fell off. It puts them fairly close. They checkpoint pretty well. He's behind Grumpmeister now, but not that far back. They need to just walk off there. They need to not jump, ultimately. And we'll see if they get the hang of that with their HP left here. I don't think the boss will give them any trouble if they can get on the logs. That really is the last hurdle here. There he comes. Okay. Okay. Grumpmeister's moving on. He's defeated the logs. Log man down. Grumpmeister's seen this movie, I can tell. I can tell by their confusion. They know what they want to do. Now they have to figure out how to do it. Extreme0 is also beating the boss. Better not fall or he's done. He's only got 1 HP left. Looks like he's made it past all the danger. Grumpmeister's moving on to level 2. They do have an iframes button they can use to dive underwater, and I don't know if Extreme0 has seen the movie. Looks like he's got the idea, maybe? Uh-oh. unexpected troubles. I'm glad it's preventing him from going backwards. He's gonna have to figure out what to do, and it's gonna slow him down. Is he gonna lose the race because he has seen Milan? Uh-oh. It's hard to interact with, and oh, there it goes. He's got it. He's figured it out. All right, he's behind, but this is a free thing until the next stage, so he's there now. JSFPW. Anyway, stage 2. They have 5 HP. They get checkpointed pretty hard. If they touch any obstacle, they're going to, or if the screen scrolls against them too hard, they're going to go back to a checkpoint somewhere. They can dive underwater for immunity, for stealth. Y'all tired of this song yet? The Gummy Bear soundtrack still banging. I got caught by the same thing Grumpmeister did there. That's the one thing in the auto-scroller that got me. It's coming back up to get another chance at it. That's pretty good HP. Got caught again. Really gotta rush that part. We just gotta go in quick. Got caught again. Can't seem to get around the corner. Only one try left. They really gotta go fast. They're doing this thing where they're just hugging the bottom of the screen. That's just not the way to do it. They got wiped out. That is just not the way to do it. You have to go up. You have to go around quickly. This is just not how auto-scrollers work. They are allowed to use the password. Grumpmeister lost their lead to that auto-scroller section, and Extreme0 will not if they're playing the way they're playing right now. Here comes the turn. And Extreme0 easily clears it because they're up in the front of the screen and not the back. They don't have any diving power left, though. They got taken out. They got 2 HP left. So be careful. That's almost the end of this. Oh no! Extreme0 might get wiped out too. They're so close. They both are so close to beating this. At least it's not a long stage. Does Grumpmeister not know they can go up? Or are they just hugging the back of the wall on purpose? Extreme0! Good taken out! Oh man. They're back to the start of level 2. Wild. I didn't think that would happen when they were so close. They were so close. They made it through so many obstacles. What was so different about the end that made it 3 HP sunk? Were they just rushing too hard? This is good swimming music. Well, if Grump doesn't figure out they can go up, they're dead. Like, you gotta try things. If they don't do something else here, they're just not gonna make it. You cannot do it, I don't think. Just cannot. And I can't believe that they're not gonna press the up button a single time. Not trying anything. If that's the way it's gonna be, they might lose this race for that. Looks like they're moving upwards a little bit. They almost made it that time. Because they almost committed to pressing up just a little bit. You really just gotta go in. You just gotta go. They're wiping out on the goofiest thing. I can't believe it. I got caught on this one time. But 5 times. This is like his 8th time to die there. Jeez. It's not going well for Grump. Extreme0 is past that point already, I think. No, it's right here. Extreme0 is almost to where they were before. Oh no. He keeps getting caught there. Looks like the checkpoint is in front of Grump's turn. I don't know what don't know what's left in this stage. There's a guy in the way that has to be dove under, apparently. Extreme0 just keeps getting caught by him. There he goes. That was the last obstacle Extreme0 game overed on him before. Extreme0 is done with Milan. Grump has done the stage another time here. You can play X-Mutants music. This game is the worst one in the pack. Malibu Interactive. This is a Genesis game. Grump's not out yet because there really isn't that long for Milan here. He's made it around the corner. Nice. 3rd time's a charm. With 5 HP, I feel like he's going to finish Milan here. Players might not finish X-Mutants. That's what's scary. Grump has finished Milan. Extreme0 has a big advantage because X-Mutants is a difficult-ass game, and both players might not finish this one. There's not much health to go around for how ridiculous things get. There's a lot of power-ups. They're all bad. There's some HP around. It gives you 2 back or something. Just 2 out of the 8 that you have. You lose health so fast. They can pick whichever character they'd like. Let's see if anyone mixes it up. They both went for Acroid. There's a battery on each stage that they have to find, as well as the other power-ups that are around. They have to find that battery. The boss will not let them move on to the next level without it. I think that's it on Extreme0's end. I'm not sure, actually. That might just be a sub-weapon. I wasn't 100% on what I was looking for when they were yelling at me. I went to the end of the stage, and the boss told me I didn't have it, and to go back through the whole stage looking for it. Grumpmeister has to beat this before Extreme0 finishes or times out, or they're out, and it's a bad place to be in. Losing that Milan turn really messed him up. He was ahead. He was in the lead. I think Extreme0 has beaten Stage 1. Stage 1 might be the exception on finding a battery. It might be the only one of the 3 that they have to do where there's no battery. Stage 2 and 3 both certainly have one. I know exactly where they are because I had to look for them. I had to turn around and look for both of them. And the boss isn't that bad, but it's a little painful. You have some generous continues in this. Extreme0 has walked into a death trap. It's not a death trap per se. It's really dumb. You have to kill those logs 7 times and then it will let you out. Not the correct path though. He's going back in. I mean, it seems like a correct path. To be fair, I did it too. I did it and I went back, tried, because I was more curious, honestly. What the hell happened? What was that? Absolute nonsense. He's fighting for this box. He's got it. Didn't need to fight for it. Ultimately. Oh well. This second and third area are full of crap. They're just damage everywhere. A ton of damage. A lot of stuff in here hits for 3 or 4 HP too, out of the 8 that you have. Just a lot of damage. This saw blade, for example, crazy hard to dodge. Just outrageous, man. He took 4 damage there. It's so clunky. It's so damn hard to move. Can't do anything about these obstacles. And they're everywhere. Constant. Grumpmeister's also in the lava zone now. Oh, the boss gives you a map when you give him a chance. So the fire, this was confusing to me. The fire is what hits you from that drop that drops down, and not the drops themselves. Extreme0 did not find the battery. He's gonna get yelled at. He has to go find it. I warned them about this, so he knows what's going on. Gave him more directions than Milan. That thwomp there, instant death almost. It does like 5. That was the battery. Extreme0's got the battery. He is done with stage 2. He's better at this game than I am, I can tell you that. We'll see how he does in the, I felt like level 3 was absolutely ridiculous. We'll see how they do on that one. Grump is almost dead, but they're almost at the end, too. Oh man, he stood in fire. I was hoping he knew how that worked. He could have gotten through. The checkpoint's not too bad in this game. At least it's got that going for it. If nothing else, there's a good checkpointing in there. This game really doesn't have much value. This game doesn't have anything good going for it. Oh no, he ran into the fire. Crap. He's gonna find out that the boss wants the battery as well. I don't think he has it. It's pretty much not on path, so. I love how they're both hoisted by the same nonsense. It's pretty good music for a Genesis game. Twangy Genesis stuff that it is. Sub weapons are lousy. The axe is pretty crappy. The projectiles that you get off of the axe are even worse. It seems like the kind of game where you could find a lot of power-ups, and I saw they had triple shot projectiles and stuff. Oh no, Grump, you're rushing. No, you're rushing too much. I think he lost his battery. He's gotta go get it in one life and come back up. He was on his way and he got burned alive. He just got completely toasted. Extreme0's on their last life on this continue. I think they have at least one continue. I don't know how many they get. Hopefully as many as they want, but I don't think that's true. Because this game probably is worse than that. He's getting there. I mean, that was one of the hardest parts right there. He's made it through. Grump is going back through this time. Hopefully he can avoid the fire. The fire is capable of burning down real quick. Not flamethrowers in Jurassic Park too quick, but quick enough. Grump is on stage 3 as well. Extreme0 is nearly done with stage 3 though. Pulling a lead. Cruising. He's on the boss. The boss is terrible. I don't think he'll beat the boss with this much HP. But he's got some lives to throw at it. Unfortunately, he will lose his power-ups if he dies, so... I'll tell you what, that range power-up that he's got and all those sub-weapons, very handy. I didn't have that when I fought this boss, so... that could help. This boss takes a lot of hits, and it does a lot of attacks that make it hard to hit the boss while you're dodging them. Ranged attacks that just kind of shoot at you in chasing patterns. And it's really hard to use the axe when you're running from that, turns out. I'd say you have to hit this boss like 30 times. Hopefully Extreme0 has some lives left, I'm not sure. Looks like they have multiple continues, yeah, so... that's good. Maybe they have infinite. He's got to beat this thing with an axe, though, now. He's got to do what I did earlier. And it was... I had 1 HP left when I finished it. It was on my second try, though. Like, I learned him. He's not got... he's not unfair. He does things that you can learn. He's random in his attacks, but they're not mean. They're all predictable stuff. I don't know why he's doing the same thing over and over again to Extreme0. It's making it really hard for him to hit it. Yes, classic bad game boss. They all have 1,000,000 HP. Grump got thwomped. This boss is all that stands in the way of Extreme0's victory. And Grump is not too far away. He's losing time exploring the level and stuff. Extreme0 is getting the hang of it. He's got this thing half done. I think he, I mean, you just kind of learn which ones you can go in on and which ones you can't, and when, how long, how many attacks can you get here. Grump has reached the last checkpoint. Extreme0's 1 HP. 3 on the boss. My mutated grandmother could do better than that. Huh? Oh no, Extreme0 with 1 HP on the boss. Well, probably 30 more hits, but you know, 1 HP displayed on the boss. Almost. This time we'll get it. Maybe. I think Grump missed the battery. He's at the boss, but he didn't get the battery yet, and I think he knows that. He's assuming it's this awful one over here. Damn. They're so close to done. They're so close. It was right around the corner of that battery. Extreme0's getting a huge lead on this boss this time. That's it. Nice work. Extreme0's got it. Alright. X-Mutant's beaten. Here's the other character yelling at you for taking too long. See if Grump can beat this thing. I know it seems like it should be the battery in that box, but it's just the heart. Grump, I think he's gonna get to the boss this time though, because he's gonna go over here. He's gonna get checkpointed going left, and there's really only one other place where the battery can be in reach. This one's free. You can't miss it really. So it's not free to get. It's free to find. It's quite annoying to get. This was our final match of round 1. It is finished now. We have all of our round 1 winners. Extreme0 will be playing Soundly Paranoid in round 2. And round 2, honestly, is almost done as well. 4 matches there. After that, we'll move on to round 3 completely. And even round 3 has had a match played. We are wrapping this thing up pretty quick, folks. It is half done. Grumpmeister has reached the boss. Now he gets to enjoy this dude. I did not know you could swing your axe upwards, and that makes this so much easier. In a manner of speaking. Look how good he's doing. Grump is a master of this boss. His first try, he's already got him half dead. The tracker shot's not too bad if you understand that it's a tracker shot. You can lead it in a circle pretty easily. I think Grump's gonna get it this time. Oh shit. Three to 6 on HP here. He's breaking even with progress. That's about right. I like how they give you this HP bar, but it's not full. Your characters. This game could be a little bit more generous with the HP that you have and the defense on it too. Oh no! No more recklessness. Oh damn, dude, the tracer shot. He was so close. The other player has died to this boss with 1 HP. 3 damage on that tracker shot, man. When he's in the center and he uses it. Ugh. He's not done so hot this time. Five HP left. It probably is like 15 to 20 hits. I haven't counted. It seems like it's 4 or 5 hits per bar actually as I look at it. I think it's 5. 5 hits per bar. Let's count those pips. I think there's 14 pips. Literally 70 times you must strike this boss if that's the case. Man, that tracking shot, dude. Grump went all in on the damage race on that opportunity there. He's got it. Nice. Both players have finished all 3 games. Excellent work. These were hard ones, man. These were no joke. Sluggo's Gruesomes. I'm seeing if the players would like to say anything. Extreme0 also, if you would like to say anything, let me know. Hello, Grumpmeister.
Hey. Hey.
Nice work.
That was great.
Extreme0 also, nice work. Finishing those games.
I have to say, the last one was actually really good compared to everything else.
You look like you had played it before. You were doing so well. I had a way harder time.
I haven't played it, but it actually felt like in my element. Whereas the other 2 were just fucking garbage.
Bearstein Bears? Gummy bears. I always say Bearsteins. Gummy bears. And it sucks.
The gummy bears wasn't so bad, actually.
Yeah, you both beat that pretty fast. Milan gave both of you different trouble. Interesting trouble.
Yeah, I don't know what was happening in the first stage. I was at the end.
Have you seen the movie?
No.
Well, that hurts. I was wondering if that's why.
Really?
Yeah.
You're telling me because I didn't see the movie, I could have get fucked.
I thought you were going to lose the race because you didn't see the movie, because it's a big scene. It's during the most popular musical number, like, and not only in the movie, but like top 5 Disney musical numbers. Milan's training montage scene.
Oh yeah, okay. I can actually remember that, but I haven't seen the movie, so I wasn't sure what was going on entirely.
Well, the general who's training them wants them to climb this tower, and they're like, okay, we can do that, I guess. That's pretty tough. But then he gives them some big ass weights that they have to carry while doing it, and none of them can do it. And at the end of the musical number, when she's being kicked out because she's nowhere near ready at all, and he's fired her, she's not allowed to be a soldier. Before the song ends, she uses the weights, and the way that you use them in game there, she tied a knot and climbed it cleverly, and it worked out, and she threw the arrow back at him, and that is the scene, and they were just reproducing that.
Yeah, the scene I remember, and I've actually watched a tutorial video of the Big Bad Gameathon, so I had a general idea of what to do there. That helped.
You had trouble with swimming, Grumpmeister. You died there 3
The
times.
swimming was bad. But I got stuck there in that little section.
I was wondering if you knew you could move upwards during the swimming section. The auto scroller was not letting you through.
Yeah, I knew I was able to do it, but I figured like, oh, if I slow it down, maybe I can pass it. It took me a bit long.
Yeah, you wiped out there. I don't think that cost you the race, because Extreme0 was really good at XPs. It would have been close, though, if you managed to pull off that on the first try.
I was really disappointed I didn't get the boss of the last HP. Like, I figured out what was happening, because once he does his attack, you can still hit him even when he's teleporting. So I kind of exploited that.
Yeah, but that swirly little ball was so annoying.
Yeah.
At least that one was the one that gave me the most trouble. Like, it could hit me like 3 times. And then, yeah,
man.
you're almost there. Yeah, almost dead.
Oh, I have to say that was actually quite a fun pack, despite Mulan.
Mulan's best part. I had a lot of fun with the walls that had an orb on them that just popped back up. Just, what the hell are those? You have to perfectly throw this orb at them, hold run, and get past it, hit the next one, and move forward.
It doesn't make sense that you have to hold the attack button to run.
Yeah,
exactly.
Well, they only
That's
have
the
2.
one
They just have the 2 buttons.
Yeah. What doesn't make sense is the attack button. You know what usually attack buttons usually be? It's a jump button. While if you press A, it's a fire button. But you actually have to hold A to run. So it really screwed my mind up at the start.
What doesn't make sense is the signs popping back up. What are they doing? Why are they on springs? Boy, this
And
level
I
with the
also
train
got him
looks great.
knocked back down.
It looks like
I was-
X Mutants goes some interesting places with its level here. I didn't see this before.
Yeah, this is looking quite interesting. I mean,
That's
I've seen the
what-
minecart
yeah.
parts because it is notorious for being horrible.
I remember what the game I was thinking of when I was playing Milan. It reminded me of Flashback and how much I hated Flashback. So that really didn't help.
You both did the same thing and died on the logs guy who wanted to fight on the logs. I don't know. I don't remember that guy. He's just He's probably one of the tertiary characters.
I think I died when I just jumped straight off, not knowing what was there.
Yeah, you both
I
did
just
that.
jumped off.
You
Yeah.
both got to enjoy stage 1 again.
The swimming actually wasn't too bad. Like, the only problem I had near the end was I was just not pressing the button quick enough. For some reason, it just sometimes doesn't work when you're near a corner. I just don't know why.
Oh, for the diving. Ah.
Yeah, that's why I kept dying to the same guy.
Well, in case you were
Otherwise-
wondering, X Mutants' other characters almost exactly the same.
Alright.
Yeah.
She seems to have less health though.
Yeah, there are differences, but the gameplay is pretty much. It's not like you have like a wizard and a warrior here. They're both melee ranged.
Alright, like that game where we never just tried to wizard.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, what game was it? Also that experience. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch this minecart sequence here and see if I should play X Mutants ever again. It's based on what I'm looking at.
Oh, you should play-
I saw that, and I just feel like it looks like hell, honestly.
I mean, this minecart section is notorious for being incredibly bad, so
It's not the Smurfs minecart section.
that's true.
No.
Smurfs deserve a special place in hell, though.
Oh man, no, that was
Yeah.
actually quite a fun pack, I have to say.
Yeah, I had a great time with this pack.
Well, thanks for playing, both of you. Grumpmeister, thanks for having a go at my
thanks for
tournament.
putting this up, and GG to Extreme0. Congrats.
Thank you very much. Yeah, you did a good job as well. It was really close.
It was a close one until Mulan's water section. That's where you lost your lead when you died there. That you game over there twice, and that added up probably to pretty close to the difference. I'm not sure exactly how long because my bot's not working, but
I'm not surprised. I mean, that was one section. Like, if I went to the left side from the start, the left side was also so much easier, though. But
yeah, if you did that on the first try, this would have been really close. I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Oh, better luck next time in that case.
Yep. Extreme0, you'll be playing up against. I already have your round 2 opponent because we're all set for round 2. It's Soundly Paranoid.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready for that one.
I'll make sure to get the time that's right.
Thanks for playing, guys.
Completely, but yeah.
We'll be on with Arcade Pit in 4 hours. I got some players ready. See you later, everybody.
All right,
See you
see ya.
later, mate.
Thank you.